Hello again, everybody. Todd Michael Putnam from D&D Creative Table Designs, and in this adventure, this is going to be Robber Pass, where the adventurers are headed out because they've heard rumors of a monastery that may have some hidden wealth underneath it, and so they're headed out towards it. But in order to get there, they have to go through, follow the road, and the road goes through this large pass, and there are brigands who have made their encampment on the top of the mountain itself, on one side, and the boss himself has his own little hideout on the top of the other side of it. And so when the players get to this area, the rogues, who are of course excellent at climbing, have got themselves all set up to ambush the players. They pop out from the front side to block them in and do missile attacks and stuff like that, and the players have to fight them off. They are rogues though, so they don't really care for too much of a straight up fight. And if they can't overcome the players quickly, they will retreat to their top up here, where the players will finally finish them off because there'll be no place else left to retreat to, and they'll get some small treasure on this side from the group. And then once they climb up to the top of this one over here, and they defeat this guy with the crossbow, that's the bandit king's lair, the bandit leader's lair, and they get significantly more treasure for that. So once they go and take care of that, then they are down the road, and there's a few things that can happen. On this side of the road, there is a dire wolf, a mated pair dire wolves, and they've just had babies, and they've taken up to hunting in packs in this area. The rogues don't mind because they mostly stay up on their cliff tops, so they're not subject to it. So if there's any merchants or anybody that come down from this road, whatever's left from the dire wolves, the rogues and brigands are able to finish them off and maybe take a little extra loot, because the dire wolves themselves don't collect any treasure, so they're just letting them do their work for them. And on this side over here, there is a dryad who belongs to a tree here, and she just has been peacefully minding her business for many years when the brigands showed up, and she's wanting to see them gone and thrown away because they come down and they defile her pool, and they just treat the area like crap. But she, of course, can't do anything herself. So once the adventurers have taken care of them, she'll be very grateful, and she will let them know that the keep itself, the ruins itself, is haunted, and she will give them a charm in order to help ward off some of the undead, or to make them less effective against them. And finally, when they come to this area over here, which is what the original goal of it was, this is like a monastery or keep area that had housed a number of people. There was some betrayal and double crossing and lovers' quarrel that went on that ended in murder, and eventually everybody in the keep was slaughtered. None of the spirits have found rest, and so anyone that comes into the area now, the double-crossed jilted lover, who is now dead and has been turned into a banshee, will raise up and wail, and she will call up the spirits of all those servants and stuff around her who died in that horrible night, and the players must fend them off and destroy the banshee in order to retrieve whatever treasures were left hidden underneath. So that's the basic idea of it. And again, I'm just putting to use my brain fart. Putting to use my walls that I got there from total brain fart from Game of Thrones. Couldn't come to Game of Thrones, the wall display. And these are the ones that I had repainted. I'm sure you saw them previously, possibly in my Mines of Moria inspired build. But this one is an outside build. And all I did to make things different is I just put little bits of trees and ferns and stuff like that around them to give them that feel like that there's, they are large cliffs, but of course, because they're outside, there's vegetation and stuff on them. And it seems to work great. Seems to work pretty good. So that's it. That's basically this build, Robber Pass build. And hope you enjoyed it. As always, leave any comments or questions in the section below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next adventure. Take care.